Well, hello there, and welcome, fellow Vaporwave and Future Funk friends. Today, we're going to do a video tutorial on how to be like Young Bae. We're going to go ahead and recreate this song. I'm going to show you how, and I'm also going to show you how to use Photoshop to make a similar aesthetic as Young Bae, also known as Dallas Cotton. Alright, so now that we're in Photoshop, as always, you always want to start off with or at least I like to anyway, start off with a base kind of photo. This is going to be the size of the image, and it's going to be the foundation of the whole picture. Now, the picture we're going to recreate of Young Bae is going to be this picture right here from Bae 2. So on this, it has quite a few things going on right here. It has a woman laying down seductively in the front of the photo. We have it where it says Bae 2 in 3D warped pink text. Then we have a photo of a skyline, which looks like New York City because that looks like the Empire State Building. And then it says Young Bae at the top in Helvetica font. And then we have it where it says compact disc in Dolby Digital at the bottom. So in this, what we're going to do is basically I'm going to be the seductive woman, and then the rest I will create from scratch for the most part by finding it online. So back to the Photoshop picture. So as always, in all my tutorials, your magic wand is what we call this, is going to be your best friend. Honestly, it makes life so much easier. So we're just gonna highlight myself. So then you're gonna hit Control C on a Mac, Control V to paste it, and then we're gonna delete the background, and now it's just your original image, which could be a woman, could be yourself, could be anything. So now that we have this, the next thing I like to do is to create the background, which is just the black thing in the back. And so you're gonna get the rectangular marquee tool. You're just gonna make a big old rectangle. You're gonna hit the yin yang ball down here. You're gonna hit solid color, and we're just gonna straight up do black. Alright, and then we're going to move my photo above it, and then there is me. Alright, so as far as the laying down part, I guess we should already get that started. So you're going to click on the layer. You can see the little box that has myself in it, where I'm cut out. You'll take that, you'll hit edit, you'll go to free transform, and I'm going to have myself laying down. What's pretty neat is you actually can move it the other way. So it's like, I can make it like a laying down kind of. Let's reference the original photo. So it is cut off in like a square. So I can totally do that a little bit later. Right. So the next thing is that we want a picture of the skyline. Google. I'm just gonna type in New York skyline. If we look at it, I mainly want to get the Empire State Building. So in here, I mean, this is pretty adequate. You know, this is not bad at all. Although actually it's a little blurry. This one's adequate. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and drop it in here. Alright, and so the way that this works is that this is pretty much like the border for the whole thing. If you look at the original photo, you know, it's kind of like everything's within that photo, the skyline, other than where it says Young Bae, and then at the bottom where it says Dolby Digital and compact disc. So what we want to do is we want to go to edit, free transform. And I just kind of want to make it, I want it to kind of use the space more. So, and then yeah, that gives enough room for the Dolby Digital. Just bring this a little bit down so I can put the PaganGold. Yeah, that should be fine. So then if you want to bring yourself up or your other image in front of this layer, or in front of the skyline, you just click on layer 1, drag it up to the top, and then now I'm right there. So as far as keeping myself within the image, let's see, we're gonna go ahead and free transform me. Alright, we're gonna angle it just a little bit. You know what would be cool is actually if I should kind of like angle it like this way. Let's look at it again. Dude, I should totally get like a pillow in here. So let's move it a little bit up here. Alright, cool. That works. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab a pillow. What you could do is you could just go in here and grab your little erase tool. And it doesn't need to be perfect. So we're just gonna go in here and erase the excess white. Alright, so once you remove the excess white, I'm just going to put it over my head and put myself over the layer. So now I'm laying down on this pillow, and then I'm going to click back on the pillow layer, and I'm going to free transform it and make it larger. There we go. So now I got the pillow on my head. Alright, and so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add in the 3D text. Alright, so out of the 3D text, it's pretty similar from what I've gathered. Just go in here, I'm just gonna put like gold 2, right? And we're gonna make it larger. Let's say make it 80. Let's make it 100. Yeah. Alright, so do gold 2. And then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and change the color to like that crazy pinkish color. So I want to get it right, so I'm going to drop the photo into here. Alright, so I'm mainly doing this because I want to get it right. Yes. Alright, so from there, what you do is you go ahead and on the font, you choose Helvetica. Helvetica is a very strong, font. Yeah, see how it's kind of similar? Alright, so then you do that, and then now you make another layer. So let's hide the young bay. So then you do gold 2, and then this one. This one is going to be that purple. Right, so we're going to hide the young bay again. Then we're going to drop that layer on top of it. Right, we'll put it about, put it like in the middle. The gold 2, like that. Alright, and then from here. Alright, so what you have to do is you have to click on both of the layers for the text, and then you right click and turn into a smart object. What that does is it turns it into like its own image and no longer a text thing, if that makes sense. So then from here we can go in here and just like warp it really crazy. So I'm just gonna look at Young Bae. Alright, so I'm just gonna look at Young Bae. The B is pointing down, the A is pointing up. So that means the G would be pointing up. And then the E is pulling down. So then this would be pulling down. And then this would be pulling up. There we go. Alright, so we got that there, and then we'll just drop it on the very top layer. We'll move it up so that it's on the top, and then we'll go ahead and free transform it so that we can make it larger. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and add in some text up here. We'll drop the font to like 50. Pagan. Gold. And then it's white as far as the color. And then as far as his font, it looks like a skinny... Oh no. That's a full, that is Helvetica. But it's Helvetica Bold. Yeah, so it's Helvetica Bold. So then now we're going to go ahead and free transform it. Alright, so then we're just going to put PaganGold. Actually, too, you know what? It might be an even skinnier. It might be like light or condensed. I think it's light. Yeah, I like that better. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to center everything out. Alrighty. And then we're gonna go ahead and clean up my photo. So we want to go ahead and so we just want to cut out any excess of me over the border. And same thing with the pillow. Alright, so now that we got that, now we're gonna look for the compact disc. Compact disc logo. Alright, and so we're just gonna drag and drop. Alright, and so for now we're just gonna throw it on top of everything so that we could at least see the layer. And then we're gonna go ahead and free transform it. Alright, and then now we're gonna look for Dolby Digital. Yes. So then Dolby Digital logo. There we go. Then we just drop that one into here. Then you're gonna free transform it. Alright, now let's look at how they're lined up together. They are right next to each other. Alright, and so click on both of these layers, and then we're going to free transform them. We're going to make them smaller. And then we're just going to bring them closer together. And we want to kind of line it up with the top. Alright, so now we have our own picture inspired by Young Bae. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on the music. Right, so pretty much what we're sampling today is Major Harris, Won't Let Me Wait. Let me go ahead and zoom that in for you. Now, the sample pretty much sounds like this. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much the sample. So I went ahead and made it a little bit easier. I went ahead and already grabbed the sample, but I'm gonna try to show y'all a little bit of what I'm actually doing. So how I'm doing it is I click on mode, and then I click on program right here. When I do that, it opens up this menu. So program 1 is what's gonna be what I put the Young Bae samples on. So I use this little button here, I press down, and then if I move this jog wheel to the right, the samples pop up. And then I can play it right here. Oh. So you have to hit the pad first. Alright, then you do it. That's such a great sample. So I got that one, and then we'll hit this pad right here, which is now blank, and we'll move it over twice, which then selects the second sample, which sounds like this. The time is right. You hold me tight, and love's got me high. Yeah, so those are the samples. And then if we listen to the original, so it's sped up, I guess, if we really listen to it. So we'll bring the camera up close. Alright, so we're gonna go back to mode program. We're gonna select the program with the samples. So we're gonna speed it up. Let's see, we'll speed it up once. Sounds pretty close. Let's listen to it again. No, it needs to be pitched up more. So I pitched it up to 4. Alright, so now let's listen. So we need to pitch it up a little bit higher, I think. Listen to it. Got it. So you just have to pitch it. You just have to pitch it 5 times up. So then that applies to the second sample. Got it. Alright, so I went ahead and made some drums. So it sounds kind of like this. Here's my kick. And then track 2 is my snare. Track 3 is my hi-hat. So hi-hat's about 6 different hi-hats layered on top of each other. The snare is about 3 different snares with like a rim shot kind of thrown in there on the offbeat, just to kind of make it a little funky, you know. And then just a classic hip-hop kick, very flat but fat. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the sample. And then here's the second part, which is on track 5. The time is right. You hold me tight, and love's got me high. The time is right. You hold me tight, and love's got me high. The time is right. You hold me tight, and love's got me high. The time is right. You hold me tight, and love's got me high. So yeah, I hope this video helped out some of y'all who are wanting to learn how to make future funk. And yeah, keep on rocking out. And as Young Bay said, I am now Dallas Cotton. Well, PaganGold now says that he is Los Angeles Fleece. Alright, y'all take care. Bye.